This is a Flying J truck stop south of Calgary, and I remember some people were leaving comments, you know, asking me why I'm using a transport permit broker when I can save a bunch of money and order permits myself. And so partly because of I wanted to try this, so I started ordering. In addition to an overweight permit from this office, overdimension and/or overweight loads may require. I started ordering permits myself for Canada. Please ask us for more information. Like the only place that I don't do myself on for Canada is Quebec, because that requires a knowledge of French language. Like, honestly, you cannot just go on the website and order unless you know French. And so I have to use a broker over there, and they're expensive, but they know all the rules, so they're really good. But for the rest of Canada, it's either phone or Ontario, Alberta, I can do online. And so now I'm saving a bunch of money, right, in fees. So instead of using a broker, I'm doing this, right? Now look at the number. Like, it's a Saskatchewan Permit Office. Look at this number over here. You see these numbers are running over there? 01, 15, 17. So the last number is seconds. The one in the middle is minutes. And the one in the front is hours. So in case you didn't catch that, let me reiterate that I've been on hold for 1 hour, 15 minutes, and 39 seconds. If you see stalled emergency or service vehicles with their lights flashing, ask us if you might be a good candidate for ordering permits online. But I don't know, I come here like once a month, maybe once in 2 months. So they never offered me any online accounts. So I got my computer set up. I have my old permit opened, because the first thing they're going to ask you is your license plate number, and or sometimes you get a question like, give us an old permit number. And I found the permit number that's, you know, where I had the same configuration, like the tandem Jeep and 3+1 in the back. And because this has pretty much all my spacings already in there, right? And then I wrote down like this. See, the width, the height, the length in metric, which, even though I'm from Russia, right? I grew up with metric, but I'm so used to pounds and feet. So when I deal with Western Canada, I gotta translate everything into metric. So I have this ready, my load dimensions and my overall dimensions. I got my serial number of the load, serial number of this drivetrain I'm picking up. It's like a big transmission box, right? And I got my my weight per axle in kilograms, because this is, I copied this from my Alberta permit, which I ordered today online. But even that, I'm telling you, it took me like 40 minutes to order that permit, and then it came back rejected from one of the municipalities on the route. Like the Alberta permit, there's two small towns, and you have to get approval from them. You know, it's right on your permit. It says Province of Alberta approved, and then it says City of Lethbridge pending, City of another town over there pending. Okay, see, when I started hour and 18 minutes ago, I was in position 18. And I'm thinking, man, 18, I never heard such a high number, you know, 18. But I'm just gonna show you how it goes, you know, when you deal with. So I'm dealing directly with the Saskatchewan Permit Office, and so I'm just kind of like returning to that point, you know, where some people say that, oh, you got to do it yourself, you know, and order permits yourself. Now, for comparison, right, when I deal with American states, because there's so many of them, right, like in Canada, you have like, you know, only a few provinces. Okay, it's easy. I can call them, but you see, like it takes so much time where I can employ my I can you know have a better use of my time. So for comparison, when I deal with American jurisdictions, American states, I just go online on the website of my permit broker and I enter the information once. I enter everything once. Okay, it takes like half an hour, 40 minutes. But then I tell them what states I need, click send, you know, save, review, and then send, boom. And they deal with this BS. They sit and hold for an hour, okay? So a lot of people just have no clue, you know, what the heavy haul is all about. It's like my time is worth about $300 Canadian, right? For me, sit here and listen to this, I'm telling you. That's why people have employees, right? That's why they delegate, you know? And so if you cannot afford 25 bucks as a service fee for a permit, maybe you should not be doing heavy haul, you know? But with these guys, actually, I have no choice because I don't think even my American broker, my permit broker that I use for American permits, I don't even think they deal with these guys here. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure these guys, Saskatchewan insists on customers calling them directly, right? But man, it's kind of like BC, British Columbia. Last time I think I was on hold for an hour as well. And it's the same message, you know, it's like basically. So I was 18, then I was like 8, and they telling you your position in queue, see now it's at number 2. So, yeah, I am an important caller, all right? That's why I'm on hold for 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 25 seconds. So, and I got my computer here. Yeah, in case they ask me for yeah, in case they ask me for a route. Well, I know my route, but in case they ask me something else, I'm online. I'm hooked up to the internet. I have all my spacings over there. I have a file where I have all my spacings. Yeah, I see they're saying that if you are within certain dimensions, you can quickly get your permit online yourself. So I'm going to ask them now. I'm going to ask them and see what they say, because yeah, this is just ridiculous. But because of this, I cannot set up my border crossing, because sometimes like the place where I want to cross, Estevan, you know, Portal, North Dakota, sometimes they have construction over there. And that's why I need this. I need this approval, because she will check the as soon as possible. I like this. We value your call, so we're gonna be with you as soon as possible. 1 hour, 22 minutes, and 59 seconds. I'm still in position 2. Okay. Yeah, she says you can press 1 to receive a callback. You're not gonna lose your position in queue. Yeah, right. I tried that once and never heard from anybody again. So I basically lost my original call because I did this, I trusted that they would call me back. Nobody's calling back, so I had to call them again and get back into this BS waiting game again. Well, at least I think that this time it's not going to be too expensive, because I'm only asking for 7,000 kgs per axle, or 63,000 kgs gross, whereas the limit here for legal load is 63,500 kilos. And the only reason I need a permit is because I'm about 10 feet wide, but my height is going to be legal. Yeah, the Alberta permit, because of this, you know, the Alberta permit was like 38 bucks Canadian. So that's the good news about this load. And I called my shipper, just made sure I have the proper directions, and they said, oh yeah, you can come at 9 instead of 10. Okay, so basically, right, this truck stop, this Flying J, is about hour and a half. Yeah, hi there, how are you? No, but yeah, I just need to get the oversized overweight permit going from Alberta to plate number is okay. $195. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Bye. Wow, that was quick. You know, once we started going, this guy was very pleasant. I gotta tell him. Like, I know they're super busy, and I joked with him. I said, you guys are so fast today. I only waited hour 20 minutes, and he just laughed. You know, because, you know, I believe it. I believe that, you know, they're not like walking around and staring at the phones ringing and nobody's picking up phones. No, they're really busy, you know, but that's the thing. Just, you know, it's a busy office. So I think it would be cool if they could delegate this to brokers, but I don't think they work with brokers, you know. So I'm not sure about, but anyway, just like somebody said, oh, you gotta order permits yourself. So that's what I just did. So I just wasted 2 hours of my time, like I said, worth $300 Canadian, but I got my permit. So I saved $25 permit fee if I was going through a broker, if it was allowed. And just to give you guys an idea, so the permit for my weight, and I requested 7,000 kgs per axle on 9 axles, so 63,000 kgs, but he only gave me 6,900 on the steer. I don't think, he says we cannot give you more. And so that's below the legal weight, and still the permit was 150 bucks Canadian. Okay, Saskatchewan for some reason became very expensive recently, you know, like I don't remember, before it was like $300 for the entire province. Now, last time I did a pipe layer, I paid 600 something with a big pipe layer. Right, this time I'm still within legal limits, but 150 bucks. But the good news is that he confirmed that my route is good, and that I can, basically I'm going from Alberta on Trans-Canada 1, and then I'm taking Highway 39 down south to Portal, North Dakota. And you know, I was waiting for them to give me okay on the permit before I set up my border crossing, right? So now he says, no, there's no construction, you're good, 2.8 meters, or what is it, like 10 feet wide. He says Trans-Canada 1 to 39 south. On the Canadian side it's called North Portal, on the American side it's called the Portal. So North Portal, Saskatchewan, and once you cross the border it becomes Portal, North Dakota. So it's been a while since I've been there, but then I'm gonna go through Fargo, Maybe I'm gonna bypass Fargo, we'll see. Oh, and now I can order my American permits. See, but this is much faster. I just go on the website, I don't know, 20 minutes. I fill out the information once, I click send, and they order on my behalf North Dakota and South Dakota. But anyway, just wanted to show you guys. And in Saskatchewan, I mentioned this before, you don't actually need to carry your actual permit. All you have to do is to have the number. So if a cop stops you, you give him this 7-digit number and he can pull it up on his computer. So a digital permit is all they ask for. But, well, even not a digital permit, but the number. As long as you have the permit number, you're good to go. So you don't need anything. So that's what I wrote down, permit number. And you get this, like, you know, when you do everything, and then when everything looks okay on his computer, no issues with the routing, you know, with spacing, stuff like that, then they ask you for your credit card. And then once your payment goes through, then he says your permit number is, and they're really fast, so you have to be ready with a piece of paper and a pen, you know, to write it down, because everybody's in a rush. I'm telling you, man, it feels like, I think when I retire, that's what I want to do. When I retire, I want to order a permit office, you know, just subcontract maybe with the Saskatchewan or especially BC permit office and become a broker, because man, so it took what, maybe 15 minutes to get the permit, 150 bucks Canadian, so $5 a minute. And I was on hold for almost 2 hours. No, wait, hour and a half, right? So it's a killer business. It's much better than being a stockbroker, a lawyer, or a dentist, I'm telling you. Thanks for watching.